So today I'm actually here without my usual front-facing camera. I've got the lights on and I'm not a scrap of makeup on my face. But I just wanted to give you the rundown about my first impressions with the AHA BHA peeling solution. Now, being somebody that's got a lot of melanin in my skin, some people might say that this peel would be quite strong and maybe not to go for, something so strong with a melanated skin. However, I've been using like really gentle peels, preparing my skin, getting it ready to do this. And I've also had chemical peels in the past as well, which would have been about as strong, if not stronger, as this one. So I'm confident that I'm going to be okay. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to just leave it on for 5 minutes today. And once I've finished with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just mist my skin down with this, which is just a soothing toner. Now, my experience with chemical peels of any kind is that sometimes they can be quite tingly, make your skin sort of feel quite hot. So I've just got that on standby so that when I finish, I can just mist my face down to rehydrate. Some turmeric in it as well, so that's just going to calm the skin down and bring down any inflammation that might occur. And because it's cold as well, so it's actually just going to feel really nice once I finish. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on my Alpha Arbutin with the hyaluronic acid. Just putting that on directly after a peel. The skin is going to be really receptive to whatever I put on it next. And so I'm going to be making sure that I get the most out of this product by putting that on straight afterwards. To prepare my skin for this peel, all I've done is just double cleansed it with a fragrance-free, just like a foaming cleanser, just to take off any oils from my skin so that the products can just get straight to work on my skin without cutting through any oils first. And I haven't done any exfoliation today, any physical exfoliation today. I did that yesterday. I purposely didn't do it just ahead of the peel, just because that can increase sensitivity, and obviously I don't want that if I'm about to put a peeling agent on it. So I'm going to go ahead and I would usually do this in the bathroom over the sink, but I did want to give you guys the very first impression. So I'm sat here with no makeup, bright lights, and I've actually got the other camera on today so that you can really see what's going on. And if that's not love, I don't know what is. So I'm just going to apply a few drops to these cotton swabs. These are professional cotton swabs that I would use to apply a chemical peel. So they are quite a bit bigger than normal cotton buds, but just using cotton pads would be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to apply that really quickly. The aim of the game is to get it on as quickly as possible, because you don't want one area to over-process more than the rest of the face. And that's already starting to tingle slightly on the area that I applied first. So that's applied all over the skin now. And now I'm just literally going right to the edges, making sure that nothing is missed. But the majority of the face is covered now. Oh. Okay, so I've set a timer for 5 minutes. I'm just going to wait for that to process. The reason why I use these as opposed to normal cotton buds is because they cover the surface of the skin really quickly. As I say, just normal cotton pads would be fine. These aren't quite as absorbent as normal cotton pads, so I just find that it's a little bit less product wastage. So alternatively, you could use one of those really nice like fan brushes. The main thing is that you get it on quickly and evenly. So my timer's got another 3 minutes to go, so I'm just going to quickly talk you through. I just made sure that I've covered the whole area of my face, including underneath and on the neck, making sure that I'm going like all along, right up into the eyebrows, and making sure to avoid the lips and the eye area. And just before I started, I put on a Vaseline just to protect my lips. It did tingle when I first put it on, around this area. That was the first bit that I applied. But by the time I'd worked my way around the face, it's not tingling now. It's like minimal sensation. So, but still, just because it's my first time, I am only going to leave it for another minute and then we'll see. And just going back to how sensitive the lips can be, I am starting to get like a little bit of prickling, like itchy sort of sensation just under here. You definitely should be used to applying some sort of peeling agent to your skin before you jump in with this one. And then you'll be aware of the sensation. And for me, it's nothing like out of the ordinary at all. Okay, so I did give it an initial rinse in the bathroom. I just brought this through to show you that you need to be really careful to make sure that you're just removing it from every area. I don't know if you can see the pattern of removal that I was doing, but it's literally something that we learn from doing facials, just to make sure that you're covering every area. So that just sort of like randomly just wipe. You make sure you do 1, 2, 3, you know, because you really want to make sure you get every last trace of that product off, because it will just continue to process otherwise. So that's fully removed. My skin feels absolutely fine. It doesn't feel sensitized. It's not burning or stinging or anything, but I do just love using this product, so I'm gonna pop that on. Smells so nice. Okay, so that concludes the end of the process. I would usually do this probably before I was going to bed, but I just wanted to get this video out today. I've actually got a few errands to go and run now. I'm not going to wear any makeup just because I don't want to be putting any, like, you know, makeup brushes or anything unnecessary on my skin, just while it sort of settles down. So I'm just going to put some SPF on now, and then I'm going to go and do what I need to do. I'm going to check back in the morning just to see if there's been any like changes in my skin overnight, any adverse effects, but to be honest, I'm not expecting there to be, just because my skin feels absolutely fine. It barely felt anything. It's too soon to say how effective the arbutin and hyaluronic acid serum is. I'm really loving the effects of the hyaluronic acid. It gives your skin that sort of almost sort of taut and really plump look. So really excited to see the end results with that as well. But again, I'll do a separate video talking about this product as well. Okay, so it's the next morning. My skin feels absolutely fine. I think it looks really good as well. Last night I just put on my azelaic acid suspension, and this morning I've just cleansed. I put on my hyaluronic acid serum and an SPF, and that is it. So I'm actually just going to go and work out now, which I definitely wouldn't usually do if I'd done like a really strong peel. So for anybody that's like concerned about this peel being really strong, just start with like a few minutes and you should be absolutely fine, and just build your way up to it. That's just like the safest way to go. I'm already really happy with how it's drying out the pimples. So I had one here and I had one here, and they were both kind of like on their way down already, but I do feel like the salicylic acid has just kind of like dried them up a bit. So, and also like my nose, I don't really get much congestion in my nose anyway. There's nothing in those pores, and like it just looks really smooth and shiny, and yeah, it looks really, really good. So I'm really happy with it. I've got really high hopes for this system. I think it's going to do my skin absolute wonders, because I'm already seeing like so much progress already. So if you like that sort of thing, you want to see how the journey's going, my details will be down below. Give me a follow on Instagram, hit the subscribe button, and let's nail this winter skin routine. The next video is going to be first impressions on the arbutin and hyaluronic acid serum. So make sure you check back in for that. And until next time, I'll see you next time.